Welcome back.
Hold your horses. Only authorized personnel past this point.
Of course. We didn't come here just to sit in the lobby.
Very well. If that's Vice President Kresnik's decision, I will abide by it.
Huh? Luger's been made Vice President of Spirius?
Correct. His promotion is effective immediately. You may use the CEO's office as you see fit, until he returns from his departure. This way.
Promoting Luger to Vice President out of the blue. They're up to something.
Huh? Before we jump to any conclusions, let's go get the whole story.
The CEO has left you a message.
Luger, if you're watching this, know that I intend to travel to the land of Canaan and put an end to Origin's trial.
This'll be interesting.
But not before I tell you the full story. You see, it was all a game. The fractured dimensions, Canaan, all of it. Just a giant game, created by the primordial spirits. Kronos, Maxwell, and Origin.
That's right. And they've been playing it ever since humanity figured out Spyrix 2 millennia ago.
The three spirits disagreed over whether humans could truly control Spyrix technology or not. So they devised an experiment to reveal mankind's true nature. They wanted to see for themselves if human beings were capable of resisting the temptation of ultimate power.
This was before the schism, you see. Back in the old days when Maxwell still trusted humans.
So the Chromatus was a test.
Kronos granted the Chromatus to the Kresnik family as a means to measure how well humans can suppress their base desires. If someone reaches the Great Spirit Origin before 1,000,000 divergence catalysts appear, mankind passes the test. If no one does, then mankind fails and the spirits leave. That was their pact.
But here's the catch. The game was rigged right from the very start.
As was passed down, Origin will grant the wish of the first human who comes before him. No human could resist such a prize. It fostered greed amongst the people. As a result, the Kresniks were constantly at war over it.
Thanks to all of their bickering, catalysts and fractured dimensions have multiplied like rats.
A vast number of people across all the dimensions transformed into catalysts, and as a result, were destroyed. It's likely now that their number is approaching 1,000,000.
The Spirius Corporation was established to put the brakes on this whole disaster.
I haven't forgotten the reward I promised. You no longer have to worry about that pesky loan. Now, just leave the rest to me. I will create the world that your generation deserves.
Hey, Luger! You're not gonna believe what just happened. The bank president stopped by just now, and guess what? He said that I don't need to bug you about your loan anymore.
What?
How'd you manage to pull that off? Wait, you're not blackmailing anybody, are you?
You verified the reward.
Bakor left for the land of Canaan, correct?
Yes.
He promised to tell us how to get inside.
I wasn't informed.
All right, if that's how you want to play it, then let me ask you this. How does he plan to make it past Kronos? The Chromatus came from Kronos. Bakor wouldn't be able to use it against him.
I don't know.
What happened to Elle?
Excuse me, I'm running late for a meeting.
You know, I'll bet you that the CEO is planning to use Elle to kill Kronos.
direct to Rideau.
I believe our guest's business has concluded here.
We're not finished here.
Forgive me for my silly comments back there. How might I help the new vice president? Sorry, but I'm afraid that is top secret. L was the true key of Kresnik. Origin's power flows through the key. One only comes along every few generations, and the key is the trump card in the trial. As you can imagine, he or she is always at the center of Kresnik's family feuds. The most recent key was the CEO's wife till she was killed. Not that you have any relation to that one. I mean exactly what I said. Don't tell me you're ignorant of your own family history. Some vice president you are. To make a long story short, the only way to reach Origin is to defeat Kronos. And the only thing that will defeat Kronos is the power of the Void, which is wielded by the Key of Kresnik. Of course, the power needed to beat Kronos would immediately transform the key into a divergence catalyst, and that's the rub. Oh, please. Don't try to act so high and mighty. You had no qualms at all about using the girl's power willy-nilly.
Luger?
Damn you!
Ah, you must have heard more details from Rideau. He was only supposed to keep you occupied. I'm sorry for tricking you, but please understand. This sacrifice is necessary to make a world purely for humans. Our family's no stranger to sacrifices. We've made many across the years. But know that this will be the final one. When I fulfill Origin's trial, I will wish for all spirits to surrender their will. They will become mankind's loyal tools.
What?
But do not worry. Their first task will be to eliminate all fractured dimensions.
Give me that! Luger, it's me.
Elle?
I'm gonna fix it all so you don't have to do scary stuff anymore. I'll use my wish to make sure nobody ever has to disappear again. Mr. Bakor says that only I have the power to do that. So don't come after us, okay? I'm fine, really. I know I broke our promise, so I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Elle!
I'm sorry. The GHS you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please try again.
Nothing to do now but leave things to the CEO, I suppose. If we go charging in, he'll just use us, just like he's going to use Elle.
Shut up!
If you continue to resist, I'll call security.
We're not going anywhere until we hear the rest of the story.
Luger,
Did you find out anything?
turning spirits into tools. So that was Bakura's plan all along.
And to think he'd use a little girl like Elle.
Not if we can help it. Let's get to Canaan.
How do we get inside?
We must find Julius. He will know how.
We better hurry.
Hold on. The Vice President is not to leave the premises. CEO's orders.
Wait. Huh?
Mila?
Luger, you know better than anyone just how fragile this world really is. No one would blame you for turning back and enjoying the life you've made for yourself. You seem determined. And yet, appearances can be deceiving. I'll judge your conviction myself.
Are you two really okay with this?
Jude, please do not interfere. Allow me to test your will. Here and now! Moonlight Assault! Chain, Storm, and Surge Force. Condemnation! Farewell! Condemnation! Flare bomb! Die! Gone! No! You're too weak! Harden your resolver, you won't move onward! Can't you see Al needs you? Windblade! Power swing! Form Destroyer! This can't be. It appears that you are still fully capable of using your chromatis.
That can only mean that Elle is calling out to you.
Please forgive me for playing rough with you. I needed to be certain of your resolve. The trial waiting at Canaan will be far more difficult than we can imagine. If you come with us, then it's entirely possible that you may lose everything that you've worked for. Then trust me when I say I will do everything to help you protect it. Just the same as Jude and our friends once did for me a year ago.
Good, it's settled. Let's go.
Had to have the last word, huh?
Not a step further, Vice President Kresnik.
I know it sounds cliché and all, but orders are orders.
Move, Ivor. I don't have time for your games.
I'm afraid I cannot do that, Lady Mila.
I never realized bossy girls were such a turn-on. So cold, so ruthless, so...
What a creep.
Need assistance? Hope you don't mind.
Well, well, well. The royal pain has come to hold court. But my head will roll if I don't stop Luger from leaving. And I happen to like my head.
You think your corporate cronies can stop us? They dispelled my arts!
How is that possible?
It's the Lance of Kresnik. A portable version, sure, but as you can see, it gets the job done. This will be fun. I wonder if Lord Maxwell will moan as I suck the mana out of her.
Don't speak to her like that!
And how dare you speak to your boss like that? You'd risk your life to save this sniveling coward? You really are a benevolent deity.
He's still my handmaid. I don't recall ever dismissing him from the position.
Lady Mila.
Such a stubborn and proud spirit. But not for much longer.
Any ideas, Luger?
You'll be tested here, in the underground training area. These caverns stretch all the way to Triglav city limits. You could head straight out of town from here.
Get to that elevator.
That's easier said than done.
We'll need bait.
You can show everyone else the way. Leave it to me.
Don't die.
Not here, I won't.
It's clearly a diversion.
Look out!
Go on ahead.
Don't let them get away.
Jude can handle himself. We need to stay focused on the escape.
Yeah.
So, you are able to manifest your chromatis again.
That's El's power, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see. So this is the key of Kresnik. The power of the void that El commands. The power of origin can transcend time and space to reach you.
That's the kind of power we need to resist Kronos. But Luger, if you use your chromatis, won't it hasten El's transformation into a catalyst? So you're resisting for El's sake, although that will make for some difficult battles.
I appreciate what you are prepared to do, but allow me to share with you a story. There was once a weapon in Riza Maxia known as the Lance of Kresnik. It served as both a lance to destroy the balance of the world and a key to open the door to a new one.
And the chromatis is like that too?
Indeed. Luger's power may be the lance that takes El's life, or the key to saving it. It depends entirely on the intentions of the user.
Is that all you can offer?
I think I got it!
I'm grateful you showed up when you did.
What are big sisters for? You did it! And you take care of your skin so well.
Hey, keep those thoughts to yourself. My sword rings true. I've grown stronger still. This is the power of Maxwell. I've surpassed my limits. Another fight.
Demonic chaos! Rising gale! Blink charge!
You did it!
I've noticed you gazing off into the distance at times. What is it you're thinking about? No, do not feel you have to answer. I didn't intend to intrude. Here, take this. If you ever need my help, it's yours. There's no sense burdening yourself with more than you can carry alone.
Demonic chaos! Now! The ritual of destruction! Use light. Disintegrate!
I'll bind them.
Demonic chaos!
I've surpassed my limits. Our souls are one.
You know it.
Cover me.
Very well done. We have no limits.
I think I got it.
What?
Not good.
Crushing blow! Onward! Yes! Disintegrate! Demon Fang! Demonic chaos! Disintegrate! Disintegrate! Moonlight assault!
Very well done.
Disintegrate! Leap charge! Demonic chaos! Rising gale! Leap charge! Now! The ritual of destruction!
That was some impressive swordplay.
Thanks.
I've surpassed my limits.
circle! Demonic chaos!
Going my way?
Very well.
Demonic chaos!
Not good.
Reap what you sow! Demonic chaos!
The future shall be forged with our blades.
Ooh, how fun! Ooh, you flirt.
We have no limits.
Demonic chaos!
I'll assist.
Demon Fang! Okay. Leap charge! Disintegrate! Leap charge! Demonic chaos! Rising gale! Prepare yourself! My sword cries out! The one blade to vanquish evil! Absolute domination! Fool! Now! Disintegrate! Right on! Use light! Disintegrate! Now! Disintegrate!
Our souls are one.
You know it.
Be gone.
Demonic chaos!
Now.
Disintegrate! Disintegrate! Demonic chaos! Demon Fang!
Here. Now's our
Demonic
chance.
chaos!
That.
I've grown strong. Another fight.
Demonic chaos!
Not good.
Demonic chaos! Rising gale! Prepare yourself! My sword cries out! The one blade to vanquish evil! Absolute domination! Fool! No true strength!
I love getting strong!
Be gone! Very well done.
Not yet.
Demonic chaos! Now!
Okay, let's move on.
We have no limits. Demonic chaos! I'll assist.
We must stop meeting like this, Vice President Kresnik.
So, this is what you do now, Ivor?
Yes, this is my new occupation. My new life. After failing as your handmaid.
Fine. Then out of respect, know that I will not hold back.
What a bothersome fellow. Maybe I'll kill him. Good point. I'm always such a bad judge of these things.
You too can't stop all of us.
Don't be so sure of that, Your Highness. I was a sickly child, you see. Several of my organs had to be transplanted with Spyrex. A doctor named Mathis performed the surgery. He's the one who saved my life.
Derek did what?
I have since made a few improvements of my own. I now possess double the strength and acuity of a normal man.
Can your body take that?
No, of course it can't. But that's fine with me, as long as it holds together long enough to crush you.
Why would you destroy your body like that?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Lady Mila, I won't hold back.
Yes, as you should.
I've had enough of you, scum. It's time for you all to die. Come along, my head. How bothersome. Oh, my head. More destroyer!
Than this.
Reap what you sow! Demonic chaos!
All right!
Reap what you sow!
Once!
Be gone! Be gone! Be gone!
Prepare yourself! My sword cries out! The one blade to vanquish evil! Absolute domination!
I still need practice.
Fool!
Demonic chaos!
Very well done.
Impossible.
Finish that.
Striking bayonet! Disintegrate! Demonic chaos! Too bad. Disintegrate! Bingo! Here!
This should help. Sonic thrust! Demon Fang!
Too bad.
More destroyer!
Not good.
Too bad. Demon Fang! Demonic chaos! Disintegrate! Too bad. Disintegrate!
Our souls are one.
You know it.
Demonic chaos!
Disintegrate! Too bad.
Reap what you sow! Demonic chaos!
Too bad.
Rising gale!
I'll wreck you.
Blade charge! Prepare yourself! My sword cries out! The one blade to vanquish evil! Absolute domination!
Bested by the Kresnik brothers.
you okay?
Yes, this was necessary. I've surpassed my limit.
I must become strong.
I think I got it!
Let's go. Ivor, you are a man of many failures. But even if you add all those failures together, it doesn't compare to all your years of loyal service. Thank you, Ivor. I appreciate everything you did for me.
Lady Mila.
What a complete farce this is.
Something funny? Share it with us. Even foes can come to understand one another.
Never took you for a bleeding heart. Enemies kill each other. That is simply what they do.
If that's the case, then you know what happens next.
You stab me, and I die. Done and done. Don't flatter yourself too much now. Let me tell you something. I only saved you because the CEO said to do so.
What?
Must have been a real drag paying off that massive loan, but you were happy to play along.
Don't let him get to you. Just the empty words of a sore loser.
Let me make a little prediction for you. You'll regret leaving this place until the day you die. Damn twerp, he gave me the same contemptuous look as his bastard brother. Don't just stand there, you goons! Help me!
My apologies, sir. I'm afraid the CEO has given us entirely different orders.
We were told to bring Director Rideau before him.
I figured as much. Probably thinks he can use me as the bridge. Not gonna happen.
As you can see, we know the control codes for your Spyrex organs.
What? No! No! Damn it!
Ah, it feels so good to get out of those icky caves.
I hope Jude made it out of there okay.
Hey, it's me. Are you all right? Sounds like you're okay. I'm in Triglyph. Jude's here.
I knew he could take care of himself.
Luger, let's go meet up with Jude. Jude!
Hey.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
Yes, thanks to Julius. He saved me when I got pinned down. He took off already, but not without leaving a message with me first. Come find me when you've steeled yourself.
Steeled?
Also, Julius told me how to get inside the land of Canaan. In order to enter, you have to build yourself a soul bridge.
How do we go about building a soul bridge?
It requires a human sacrifice. A powerful member of the Kresnik family.
So, we have to kill either Luger or Julius?
Where is Julius?
He said he left a letter for Luger at the house.
Let me make a little prediction for you. You'll regret leaving this place until the day you die.
That's not all. Julius left a message for us, too.
What is with that Rideau guy? He's repulsive.
He reminds me a bit of the way you used to be.
How dare you? To even suggest that I used to be like that is, well, fairly accurate, I suppose. In those days, I killed many people for the sake of justifying my existence. But all I really wanted was an escape from the insecurity of my own loneliness.
Muse.
It's a past you must never forget.
I know that. I guess I have no business criticizing Rideau. Why, thank you. That's very kind. But if you knew the real me...
Who you are right now is the real you.
Jude, even you believe that?
We cannot change the past, but there is no need to let our pasts dictate our future. To fully overcome your past, you must accept the spirit you've become.
Yes, I need to do that. After all, I'm not alone anymore. Is it okay to leave Ivor behind like that?
Ivor has been my handmaid since the day he was born. He's devoted his entire life to me. I couldn't bear to impose my will upon him any longer.
Especially when you're not long for the human realm yourself.
I must admit it has been difficult managing without him. Like selecting my clothes, I've always relied on him for that. I made this outfit myself based on garments that Ivor created for me in the past. Indeed we have. He's been cleaning the shrine and seeing to my needs since he was younger than Elle is now. When I would meditate, he would declare that he would protect me and patrol the shrine with a sword that was bigger than he was. Although I often rose from my meditations to find him snoring against a tree.
That's cute, but somehow it makes me jealous.
Do you look after Mila like that in the spirit realm?
Why, yes, of course. I am her big sister, you know.
That's a lie. You do no more than you must. You never clean, and the four and myself are constantly having to take care of you.
I'm not surprised. That's how it went when we were together too.
Come on, Luger. Don't look at me like that.
Now I understand how difficult poor Ivor had it.